good morning, good afternoon, whatever you're gonna say to me. You're gonna watch the video. Today, I'm here to tell you that do it even when you can't see it. Do it even when you can't see nothing. Give even when God is telling you that you don't hear nothing from God. A lot of people, they have the mentality of, I'm gonna give so that God is gonna bless me. I'm gonna give so that I will receive. And then they ended up disappointed because the things that you expected to have, the thing that you expected to have, you're not having it. Give even when you don't see nothing. Give even when you don't see nothing in your return. God, it can give you things in your life. God can change your life, transform your life. You gotta learn how to give God even when you don't see nothing. Forget the thing about, I'm gonna give so God can bless me. I'm gonna go to church so that I can receive the blessing of God in my life. I'm gonna go to church so that God can see me and bless me. The Bible says Cain and Abel, there was a time that Cain received a revelation, an idea, I can say, of giving the offering to God. He was the first person who came up with an idea to offer the offering to God. He came with an idea to sacrifice the things that he was doing as a farmer to God. But his young brother, Abel, he also followed the step. He came and he gave, the Bible says, he gave the first of his stuff. He offered to God. The problem is not giving, is how you give. The problem is not to offer, is how you offer to God. Because the Bible said, the lady in the Bible who Jesus said she gave more than everybody, but yet she didn't have much more than everybody. So that one is a little bit confusing. How can someone who has a little, that's the person Jesus is saying he give more than people who have more? Because at the end of the day, it's not how you give, it's not what you're giving. It's not what you are giving, but it's how you are giving it. It's not just to go to church, it's how you go to church. It's not how much of time you're spending in the prayer, is how you are praying. The Bible says you pray more. You pray a lot and you receive nothing. Why? Because you're not praying good. So how are you praying? How are you giving? It's not how, it's not what you're giving, it's how you're giving it. God is seeking the people who have a faith to trust Him more so that they can give with appetite, they can give willingly without someone to push them. And when I'm talking about giving, some of you are thinking about money because, you know, with all this preaching, people saying about giving this, you receive this, give that, you take this. In all the time, the concept of when I'm talking about giving, I am not focalizing myself or focus myself in the way of giving money, giving things. Yet you can still also give money, you can still also give things. But I'm talking about how can you offer your time? How can you offer the things to God? How can you go to church not to receive a blessing? Go to church because He is God. You are worshiping God not because He has done something in your life. You are worshiping God because He is God. And those kind of people who are doing that, those are the people that God is seeking. You remember Jesus told the Samaritan woman that it's gonna be a time. It's not gonna be either in Galilee, either in everywhere. It's gonna be the people worshiping God. They're gonna have to worship Him in the spirit and the truth. So how are you giving your time to God? How are you offered to God? Are you giving with the murmuring in your heart? Are you giving with complaints? You go to church, you are not serving the church, you are serving God. And that's why a lot of people, when they receive nothing, they cry. When they don't see a breakthrough, they cry. They start crying. Why? Because in their mind, they were serving the church, but not serving God. It's not how you save. I mean, it's not the way, it's the way you are serving God matters the most. You gotta make sure you serve God with all your heart. You gotta make sure you serve God the way it's supposed. You gotta make sure you offer to God the way it should, because things that you are doing comes directly from your heart, is from God. But things that they are pushing you to do is not from God. And that's why a lot of people, they're crying, they don't see a breakthrough. They're crying, they don't see things are changing in their lives. They're crying because the things are not moving. Why? Because it's not how you, it's not to give, but it's how you are giving it. It's not to offer, it's how you are offering it. So the question you should be asking yourself is, how are you giving your time to God? How are you offer your things to God? How are you serving others because of God? And what I mean by that is, sometimes you see someone is crying, someone in need, is in the need of a thing, and you go and help them. Sometimes you don't have enough, you help them. And after that, you don't show to others that you gave. You keep your mouth shut because you know you are serving God. Remember, it's not how, it's not the way you are giving it, it's how you are giving it. So how are you giving your time to God? How are you serving others to God? How are you treating others for the name of God? You call yourself a Christian. It's not how you give. It's how you giving it. Serve God is a good thing, beloved. And God can change your life. God can transform your life if you are willingly to serve Him with all your heart. Remember, all the time when you are going to church, remember, it's no just going to church which is matters the most. You can go to church but your heart is far away from God. You can sing and pray but your heart is far away from God. God is seeking the people who are really concentrate and willingly to do without nobody to force them. So who is forcing you in your life? Who is forcing you to do the things of God? Who is pushing you to do the things of God? You gotta do it with all your heart. Things that are coming from your heart, from within. And that's what God counts the most. So God bless you so much. A humble servant of God. Whatever you are, this is Pastor Lovis. Share the video And also subscribe to the channel, share, like the video for more videos. Stay tuned, and God is gonna bless you. Always remember that is no to give, which is important, is how you giving. It's how you giving. So God bless you, and see you next time. God bless you.